Hey guys, it's Natalia here. I'm here today to do a bit of a chit chat, get ready with me, and just sort of talk to you about what's been going on, where I've been. I've been sort of MIA for almost going on 2 weeks, and I just thought I would ease my way into it, doing not like a formal tutorial, but just, just a chatting with you while I put my makeup on. So I've already primed my face. I've used the MAC Prep and Prime skin-based visage. I really like this because it gives like a bit of a luminosity to your skin. I'm then going to go in with my OCC concealer and do a bit of spot concealing on any blemishes that I have. Just going over any blemishes just to sort of hide the discoloration that I have. My skin is actually clearing up a bit, and I've sort of been trying to mix up my skincare, and I decided that I do have dry skin, and I've always had dry skin, but I decided, for whatever reason, I just came across that La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo stuff, and I had a sample of that, so I started using it, and my skin just did wonders for my skin. So I've continued to use it, and it's sort of really helping clear up my skin. So you'll probably see that in my favourites, which I'm hopefully going to be filming at the end of this week. Where have I been? I have had the most crazy, hectic life recently. It all started when I was doing my last video. I'm going to go into NARS Sheer Glow Foundation just because I haven't used it in a long time and I just feel like using it. I'm just going to apply it with my fingers because I can't be bothered using anything else. See, I was doing some editing and I just was watching, and as I was editing I just thought, oh my god, I look exhausted. Like, I look really, really tired, and I had bags under my eyes, and I was sort of filming mid-afternoon, so I wasn't late at night, and I just seemed really, really tired. And I decided then that I just needed to have a couple of days off and relax and just, sort of get back to reality a bit. I think I kind of worked out that ever since coming back from America, which was back in October, I haven't actually slowed down. Like, I got off the plane to the same day I got off the plane, like at 6 o'clock in the morning I got off the plane, and I got back, and as I walked in the front door my husband had to leave to go to work, and it was just like, ever since then it has just been go, 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 and have not had a break, and it is actually taking its toll on me, and I can see that just in editing my videos. So I may look tired now because I'm now filming at like 11 o'clock at night, but I just decided that I needed to just have a little break, and I did, and I think I needed it. Like, I went to bed at 10 o'clock at night one night, and that was the earliest I've been to bed in about 6 years. And while I was having a break, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on a detox. So I did a detox, and for those of you who have done a detox before, you will know that it can completely stuff up your body, like you're in the soft cocaine pot. A detox, the reason I sort of did a detox is because it is not uncommon for me to drink 5 to 6 cups of coffee a day, and that is probably excessive. Probably, listen to what I'm saying, it is very excessive. The detox I did, for anyone who's interested, was I got it from Shan XO, or Shannon from YouTuber. She's previously done talked about this company, Rapid Fitness. It is a New Zealand company, and I was sort of just googling and detoxes, and this came up, and I remember her speaking about it, so I was just doing a bit of research into it, and basically like a lot of I guess it is a detox, but at the same time it's also pumping your body with superfoods and organic and everything, and it's pretty much just what your body needs on a day-to-day basis. So I sort of jumped on the bandwagon, so I'm trying to find a brush. So I sort of took the time to do that, and as I was saying, for those of you who have done a detox before, you may know that a detox can completely do weird things to your body, like, because you are actually not only the fact that you're eliminating all the toxins from your body, but it's just kind of funny. So that went for about 8 days. So in that 8 days I was probably the worst person in the world to live with. Like, I can imagine I would have been completely an absolute bitch because, you know, you're going through sort of withdrawals from caffeine and sugar and any processed food and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I can imagine I wasn't the nicest person in the world to live with, my poor family. I do feel sorry for them. Sorry, I'm just using the Smashbox Masterclass 2 palette, and I'm using these colours here. So these ones just here. And then while I was doing the detox, I started getting a toothache. Now for those of you who've had bad toothaches before, you will actually know, like, what it's all about. Like, I was in agony, and I mean like actual agony. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. I was getting like shooting pains through my entire head. It was like quite possibly the worst experience of my life. I hated every minute of it. So then I was sort of, you know, then having to worry about trying to find dentists, and I found a dentist on a Saturday afternoon, and she's like, oh well, there's nothing kind of wrong with your teeth. She goes, you could do with a small filling, but that, you know, that size filling isn't going to cause the shooting pains that you're describing. So there's actually more of a chance that you're grinding your teeth with stress. I'm like, are you serious? So yeah, there has been a little bit extra stress in my life as well recently, and it's just been one of those times where have you ever just like wanted to run away from your own life and just hide in a corner somewhere? Yeah, that's kind of where I have been in the last few weeks. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's been crazy. It has been absolute chaos, and there's just been, you know, one thing after another with the kids with this. They've just been sick on and off for like, the poor things. I swear my family keep my doctor's surgery in business. Without my family, our whole clinic would probably go bankrupt. Yeah, my two younger kids both sort of have indications of having childhood asthma, so, you know, any kind of cold that they get, it goes straight to their lungs, and so, you know, we've been borderline hospital visits, you know, on and off for the last couple of months. My husband, you know, is short-staffed at work, so I haven't really had any support from him, and it just takes its toll on you. It really does. It's just like, Jesus Christ, give me a break. See, on the weekend also, my oldest boy turned 6, so he is very, very excited about that, and we're then, you know, arranging his birthday party. He wanted a Star Wars birthday, and then so we sort of had arranged that, and then the weather for the last week in Sydney has just been crazy. Like, it has been wet and on and off, and it's just been a nightmare. So then had to sort of pull the wet weather card, and we booked like an indoor venue for his birthday, and he had like a little taekwondo birthday, and he loved it. He got to like break a board, you know, just like chop and snapped a board in half, and it was so cute. He got to also cut his birthday cake with a samurai sword, and like I didn't even know what was happening. And so as, you know, they had the cake ready and they had the candles and stuff, and they got a bit of surprise for Zeke, and you get to cut his, the lady instructor had it behind her back, and she came out and she says, hey Zeke, you get to cut your birthday cake with this, and the look on his face was just, he was so over the moon, and he runs over to me at the end of it, he goes, Mum, that was the most dangerous thing I've ever done in my whole life. I'm like, your whole life? You're 6. I'm like, I hope it is the most dangerous thing you've ever done, and it was just so cute, and he had such a great time. So I am glad I took those few days off because I needed it, and I just feel a lot more refreshed now. I'm going back to my usual uploading schedule every day, every second day here, and every other day on my second channel, Glossy Confidential Review, so go over and check that out. I need to finish my face before I continue talking. So what's been happening with you guys? I wish you guys were sort of here and I could actually talk to you live, because it seems really crazy. Like, I haven't sort of been filming properly for like a week, and it feels really weird, but I actually feel like I missed you guys, so I wish you guys could tell me what's been going on with you, because I'd like to know, but you can't, because I'm sort of just sitting here talking to myself in my roof, hoping that someone can hear me, and I know you can't. So I'm loving this palette from Smashbox. I think it's really, really nice. a lot of different looks you can do with it. I will be doing a full review of this palette coming up. I'm just using the Smashbox Blush Geranium now on a OCC number 11 brush, which is one of my favourite brushes in the entire world. I love it. And this palette also has some gel liners at the top. There's 4 gel liners here. So I'm just going to give them a go to see. I haven't used any of the gel liners yet, so I'm going to just see how it applies and what it's like. That way, once I've used them a bit, I'll be able to do a full review, and I'll have that coming up. So stay tuned. Sorry, I really can't talk when I'm putting on eyeliner. The only thing I'll sort of say about this is that it kind of feels like it might dry up a bit because there's kind of no lid on it as such. You got this little, like, it keeps shut, but like there's no real lid on it. And when you do that, it's not a perfect seal. So I can imagine that these will dry up fairly quickly, but no, we'll see. It's not as pigmented as I like. Don't you hate it when you find like a liner, like the black gel liner I use all the time is my Makeup Geek Immortal gel liner, and that is like actually the blackest black you're gonna get in a gel liner, and I'm just so used to that. Any other liner I use now just doesn't add up to it. It's just not the same. So, I mean, look, it's alright, it does the job. So, my question is also, when the hell did Christmas come along? Like, Christmas is so soon. It is scary. Is anyone going away for Christmas? We're still deciding if we want to, but we got, my husband's family from France is coming over to Australia for Christmas, and they're all going up to Brisbane. So we're kind of hoping to go up there, but we're not too sure if my husband will have to work on Christmas Day, and if he does, then that's kind of going to be a bit difficult, which will kind of suck, but you know, it is what it is. Just using the Youngblood mascara. I'm going to use number 9 YSL lipstick because it's just the closest thing to me. I love how these smell, like seriously, so nice. I'm really loving that Smashbox palette. All the colours I have used are all really creamy, really pigmented, and really nice to blend as well. So, yeah, I really like that palette. I will probably do a review on that one next week, so keep an eye out for that. I also may have done a bit of a Sephora order with the VIB 20% off sale, and I know I shouldn't have. I know I said I wasn't going to, but the offer came up and I caved. I will say now, I caved. I tried my hardest to say no, but I caved. And so that I'm hopefully getting that this week from the lovely Tina from Penumbra Doll Beauty, and I'll put a link to her Sephora VIB haul down below because you can see everything that she got, and she got some awesome stuff as well. I'm back, I feel refreshed, I feel a lot less stressed than I did a few weeks ago, and I just, you know, I needed to just unwind a bit. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.